I always start these with sort of a basic question of, could you tell us about your intellectual journey, how you got interested in what you're interested in, which is sociology of religion? Just tell us a little bit.
Yeah, so the story kind of starts with an interest in public health, actually. When I was in high school, I'd been working as a filing clerk in a private medical office and was really interested in going into nursing, professional nursing. And I was really, well, just in general loved travel, but really wanted to go into a profession that was global, that would take me around the world. So I found this program at Wheaton College in Illinois, which was like a sort of a 3-2 professional nursing degree where you go and spend 3 years in a liberal arts setting and then go to a 2-year nursing school afterwards. And I thought, that's perfect. I'll get a little like of the liberal arts experience, but then still get a professional degree. But when I was there, you know, as tends to happen, I think when you're in a liberal arts setting, you get you know, other ideas, other fields, lines of questioning sort of start to call to you, and I was in my introductory sociology class and just really connecting with it. And the professor, I sat down with him one day and he said, you know, you want to do nursing, but I think that whatever you go into, you should aspire to the like very highest level. So if you're going to go into medicine, you should be a doctor. But you could also consider doing sociology because you really are good at it. And he became an encouragement over the following several years, and I worked as a research fellow in the department for several years, and just kind of dove deep into building those relationships. And you know, it wasn't a very large major. There were maybe 4 or 5 faculty and a dozen majors, and so
well, my undergrad didn't even have a sociology department.
Right, exactly.
So.
But it was very nurturing, and one of the classes that I took was sociology of religion, and I became really intrigued by how sociology of religion was kind of reinterpreting aspects of my experience back to me using different frameworks and different lenses, and that was really fascinating and helped me understand, you know, aspects of my own background within white evangelicalism that I didn't really know how to make sense of and was grappling with. And so that's kind of where I was when I was thinking about graduate school. And then I honestly got recruited to study with a sociologist who was doing a project on religion and the diffusion of knowledge and practices around HIV/AIDS prevention in East Africa. And he had all of this money to study this and basically show how religious congregations are important spaces where people learn what HIV is, how it's spread, how to prevent it. Essentially looking at churches as like public health, you know, diffusion sites. And so I thought, well, that's perfect. It kind of brings all of these different interests
and the
together.
health interest.
And the public health interest too. And then, you know, while I went and worked as a research assistant there for 2 summers, and I just became really compelled by, you know, what's often called global Pentecostalism or renewalist Christianity.
Were you in Ghana?
I was in Malawi for that project. Yeah, but it was clearly disrupting many of my preconceived notions about religion, Christianity, globalization. You know, as I had sort of this old like mission model of it. You know, the West is the sending locations, and the global South is sort of culturally receiving locations, and a lot of things that I was seeing. Again, I was like 22, I knew nothing. But a lot of the things that I was seeing were really undermining a lot of the knowledge the cultural knowledge I had inherited, and really my imaginative geography of the rest of the world, and also the role of religion within it. So I decided to go deeper and study global evangelical organizations originating in Africa.